What is up, guys? It is Keegan, and I'm bringing you guys episode number 27 of the Olympique Lyon Career Mode. In today's episode, we are going to try to power our way through the end of the end of the first half of the season. We have we have 9 games left, so we're going to see if we can maybe get almost to the January transfer window. Maybe we'll have to save the last few games for the next episode, but at the end of this episode, we will be very, very close. I also should have the audio fixed for this time. So if it's a live comm, you will definitely, see better audio, as well as I will have the higher quality, I will have the pitch mod on for this episode as well. So the first game against Mets, I'm just going to sim this match, quick sim. There really is no reason to watch this. I know I don't want to sim all these games, but these games we're really just not going to lose this game, are we? So let's just take a little quick sim, get this W. 1-0, ooh, that's a little rough. Would have expected a better result, but Kamara comes off the bench. Actually ends up being the surprise superstar for this game. No substitutions as well, kind of weird, but it looks like we dominated the game and got a 1-0 win. But unfortunately, Campos is going to be out suspended for the next game, which is a little frustrating. And wow, right there, it looks like both PSG and Strasbourg dropped points. And I don't know why I clicked in there. So that's really, really big for us, which means we are now a win ahead of everybody else going into our next league game, which I'm not actually sure who it's against. I think we actually play Marseille. Yeah, I think we got the Marseille game right after this this break, and this might be our last game without Moussa Dembele, or one of our last games without Moussa Dembele. He should be back pretty soon. Yeah, as you can see here, wow. It looks like he can rejoin the first team. Let's take a look at his stamina going into this game. I don't think we're going to start him. That would be, I think, a little aggressive. I don't think we have a reason to do that yet. We'll fix the problem. I'll replace the player just for this match. Looks like they bring Cornet in, who we need. Wow, it looks like they brought Stengs in here. They have Bertrand, interestingly enough. Team looks a little weaker than I would have expected. But let's take a look at Dembele. He is a little lack of sharpness. We're going to bring him onto the bench, of course. We're going to use these games to kind of bring his sharpness back, bring him on at halftime, etc. It looks like Diego Carlos is low on fitness at 81, but I think we can still play him. So we're going to go with this as our full team, and I will see you guys in the game. All right, we are here with the game against Marseille. This is the team they're actually putting out. Mandanda starts in goal. He is still there after all this time. Bertrand, looks like that might be Ram Bertrand comes in. Ranger still in their midfield, and it looks like Payet is either not in the team or is on the bench. Socrates is on the bench, Amavi, Luis Enrique, and it looks like Idrissa Gueye. So they've got a few defensive options on the bench, interestingly enough. I wonder if Depay has left Marseille at this point. But Stengs could be a very, very good signing for this team, so a player we have to be mindful of. We already know the team that I'm going with here. We don't really need to go too far deep into it. We know Dembele's on the bench and Kadewere and Cornet start, as Campos actually picked up a red card in the last game. So the Olympico, definitely one of the tougher matchups in the league and calendar, but thankfully Marseille are falling off a little bit this season, so hopefully we can take advantage of that and try to make sure they're not a threat to our title challenge the rest of the season.
That was my job, a bit boring, I'll give you that.
All right, here we go. Big counterattack, great over the top through ball from Houssem Aouar, and then Tino Kadewere puts it past Mandanda early on, 8 minutes in. It's too easy. You can't be beating. You just can't stop this team. I'm going to bring my computer over just a little bit to make sure I have. This cord's not long enough. I might need to have this set up wirelessly, but wow, what a finish there from Tino Kadewere from Aouar. Early lead allows me to potentially bring on Moussa Dembele to get him some game time, so we don't have to rely on an injured striker to get us there. But 5 goals in the league, great start to this game.
Creativity, they're producing chances. Can they put them away?
Oh my god, and we've completely scuffed it at the back there. And is that Valentin Rongier? Yeah, it's Valentin Rongier, just completely strips Denier at the back. Oh my goodness. That is shambolic defending right there. Oh no, I brought him out and I just couldn't get the tackle. And Diego Carlos just can't get across. I didn't want to take him out and get a red card. I didn't want to have to park the bus the whole game, and that is really unfortunate right there. Wow. Tough goal to concede here right before halftime. Of course, it's only his second in the league. All right, there we go. That is halftime here against Marseille. Really, like, we dominated the game. Possession-wise, we've had a lot more of the ball than them. We've had a lot more shots. 6 shots on target. They've had 1 shot on target. They have had a little more possession than I would have thought that they would have had. But that being said, we got to make sure we take advantage of these opportunities we've been getting and actually put one away to keep our lead at the top of the table. Oh, what a pass in there from Kakare into Tino Kadewere. I don't know what Mandanda was thinking. Great passing combination. And Tino Kadewere just dominating this game here. Little 1-2 with Kakare puts him through. And it's going to be hard to drop him for Moussa Dembele. Honestly, with the way he's been playing, that shouldn't have gone through to that defender. But great pass from Kakare. And then, yikes. I don't know what Mandanda was thinking there. That's the CPU goalkeeper for you right there, though. But 2-1, it was only a matter of time before we got that second one in the second half. All right, there we go. 65 minutes in. Let's make a substitution here. I think we're going to use this as an opportunity to bring... Wow, this glitch still happens where he's severely injured, and I can't bring him on. We want to bring some pace in here. Let's bring on Bissouma, and then we can bring on... We'll leave that for now, and then we'll let the automatic substitution suggester bring on some players throughout the game, because that allows me to actually bring Moussa Dembele on at some point in this game. All right, we got 1 minute left here. Final minute, final corner of this game. They're going to bring on Sabrange off, which is... Oh, it's Pape Gay. It's not even Idrissa Gay. Okay. And the Diego Carlos, for some reason, puts it behind for a corner. He should have just put it out. Just booted it upfield, but, like, unbelievable that was the decision process there. But there we go. We should be good now. There we go. And then Kadewere can just boot that up to Memphis Depay. And 2-1. A very hard-fought game in the end. We probably should have scored a third. I think at some point we played very, very well. But Marseille were just not up to the task against Lyon today. And our domination in the league continues. Tino Kadewere with 2 goals, man. It is really hard to drop him right now. Even with Moussa Dembele coming back, you know, leaves a lot to think about for this team. Now we got a midweek game here against... I'm pretty sure that this is against Lokomotiv. Oh, no, this is against Copenhagen, and this is a very, very poor team. I think we can sim this one as well. There's no reason that we just can't sim this one. Wow, Guimaraes is at 88 overall. That is insane. Let's bring Kamara on. It looks like Dembele is still injured. Yeah, he's still got that badge, so we'll keep him out. We'll do a full rotation of the team here. We'll bring Jean Lucas just up into central midfield. We'll put Bissouma in, and then we'll, of course, sim the game. We'll do a quick sim. No reason to really mess around with doing an elongated sim here, as this win should put us through to the next round of the Champions League. And yes, it is. Lucas Ocampos and Tino Kadewere 2-0, and we are going through in first place in the Champions League. What a great result. And it looks there that PSG and Strasbourg are keeping up with us. So a lot to kind of pay attention to there. And wow, Lokomotiv Moscow and RB Leipzig, big game for them coming up, as they are going to be probably playing for that next spot in our group. I'll think about it. It looks like Kurt Zouma wants to play in this game. We'll take a look at the team. They are in 11th. What is the current calendar? It looks like we got a game against Leyton Orient after in the league. So I think I can play Kurt Zouma for this game. I'm going to make sure I play this one. I'm going to rotate the team a little bit, and I will see you guys in the game against Stade Rennes. All right, we are here with the game against Rennes. I skipped through the little pre-match stuff. I think I'm going to start cutting that out and just going and looking at the teams here. It takes too long to do, and I think it unnecessarily elongates the episodes. This is the team I'm going with here, making a few rotations to save just a little bit of quality against Lorient because we are going away. This is the team that we are coming up against at Rennes. Looks like they made a lot of transfers. They got Kochu in there, who's very, very good. And then Martin Terrier, obviously a former Lyon player. But we definitely have the quality to beat this team. One thing that's really unfortunate still is Dembele still is not fit. he still has the bandage, but he's not fit enough to even come onto the starting lineup or the bench right now, which is really weird. But hopefully we can get him back into the next game and at least have him on the bench. Oh, there we go. Tino Kadewere through for Bernardeschi. He's being held up. We should be able to get a free kick there, yes. And we do get the free kick from a range that we can't really make anything from, but we're going to just chip it over the wall into Guimaraes. See if he can't make something out of this. Oh, wow. What a cross there from Bruno Guimaraes. What a set piece that ended up being. And that goes onto the head of Tino Kadewere. This guy's unplayable right now. This guy just can't be stopped in this team. How am I going to bring Dembele back in when Tino Kadewere is scoring like this? Just look at this. Guimaraes so patient on the ball. Somehow just so defended well. And then Tino Kadewere heads it right off the keeper. And these are the legendary keepers in this league. Just, wow, that is a disgrace. These keepers are some type of bad. But a quick 1-0 lead in this game. Oh, what a layoff there from Maxence Cacré. Lucas Ocampo should put that through, and he does. 2-0 against Stade Rennais, and it's just too easy. This has felt a little tougher, honestly, than the Marseille game, which is weird because we are at home. But man, have we ever just controlled this game and just prevented any real opportunity? And then what a finish! There's just no way this keeper's gonna make that save. As we go 2-0 up. How many goals is that for Lucas Campos? Only 3. Really would like to get more goals from my wingers in this series and not just have like all my goals at my striking position. But, you know, hard to complain when we're scoring as many goals as we are right now. Alright, there we go. Halftime has come. We are up 2-0. Still against Stade Rennais. They had a decent kind of push at the end of that first half to kind of make their way back. But it was to really of no avail. And it looks like PSG are looking like they might be drawing there, so that might be good for us. Do we want to make any changes? I don't think we need to make any change now. We can keep going with this lineup, and this should be able to see us through to the end of the game and get us another 3 points in the league.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Oh my god, what? Man, I took that foul thinking that we'll bring aouar on here. Man, I took that foul thinking there's no way that they get a goal. And they just score off this free kick? What? There's no shot. I wasn't even planning to commentate this. What is going on? Oh, what is Lopez doing from there, man? That is shocking goalkeeping from Lopez. He's 88 overall. There's no excuse to making that goofy mistake. Alright, we do have aouar now on, though, just in case we need a little bit extra quality to get that win. But with 2-1, I think we should be fine to get this result either way. Alright, there we go. Big save from the keeper there. We've kind of forced our way in there. Let's bring Basuma in. And then I think we'll bring Kamara on just to provide a little bit extra off the bench. Kadewere is a little tired, and we might have to play him in the midweek game if Dembele is still not ready to come back, if he is still got the bandage on. So we'll make those 2 changes. I'll get that on the head of Ocampos. I just can't get there. Oh, can we get that on the head of the denier? No, we can't. All right, there we go. That'll take a 2. Oh, wow, that was a foul at the end there. We'll take a 2-1 result at home against Rennes. A little more difficult than it had to be in the end. Honestly, I feel like we should have done a lot better in this game and scored a few more goals. But we took the win. That's all that matters. It looks like PSG and Strasbourg have both won as well. So I hope that PSG might drop points. Obviously not coming to fruition there, as this title race is very, very difficult right now. A lot of results. We got to keep these results coming because it feels like we're going to need literally every single one to make it to the top of the league. And it looks like Dembele is back. We'll see if he wants to play. And it looks like we might bring Bernardeschi in as well. Looks like they are bottom of the table. So I'm going to do a little bit of work with the team, and I will see you guys in the game. Alright, we are here with the game against Lorient. This is the team we are going with. Moussa Dembele is back and he is fit, ready to lead the line again. We're not going to rush him back too much. We might take him off at halftime. He doesn't have the injury badge on, so we don't have to worry about that. But we made a few more rotations in there, as you can see as well, with Kakre staying in. And I wanted to kind of keep him in there because he's been performing very, very well recently. This is the team for Lorient. Nobody super threatening in there. That seems like a pretty standard team for what we would expect from Lorient. But what I'm really excited is to get Moussa Dembele back into the starting lineup and see if we can't get him back to the top form he was at when he got injured. Oh, there we go. What a layup from Kakre. Moussa Dembele is through. His first run since he's come back from injury, and that is off the keeper. Unfortunately, big save by the keeper. The cross comes in to nothing. Oh, Bernardeschi has found Dembele through. He can beat his man, the defender, and he just another shot right at the keeper. Just not able to put anything away this game. See if we can get it back onto his head. Can we get that corner goal? Comes to Cornet, which is really, really weird. Did not expect that to happen. All right, there we go. Going into halftime, we had a few chances, as you guys saw with Moussa Dembele there, to get through and put it away, but really just nothing working so far into this game. He's had a really, really tough day getting through, and I think we need to bring in some better options behind him to ensure that we can work. We've got a lot of yellow cards. This has been kind of a little bit of a rough and tough game. We're going to give Bernardeschi a little bit of an opportunity to continue to prove himself. We'll bring depay on out there wide, and then we'll bring on aouar later on in the game just in case we need him.
So many games to look forward to here on EA TV. Action from Liga.
Oh, there we go. Good tap on for Moussa Dembele into Kakre. Let's bring that back to Moussa Dembele. Oh my gosh, another chance. He's missed 3 big chances in his first game back. What is going on with Moussa Dembele? Definitely some cobwebs to be shaken off after being injured in this game. Oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. All right, here we go. We got at the 66th minute. We're going to make a few changes here. I don't want to have to haul off Dembele right now. That seems a little bit harsh. But Kadewere has been in form, and Dembele has just had a tough time getting into this game. So we're going to bring the team, the striker and the attacking midfielder have been doing it for me the last little while into this game and see if they can't make a difference. Immediately Kadewere is on the ball here.
Careless in possession.
Oh, here we go. Back on the counter attack. Memphis Depay, get that crossing for Kadewere. Oh my god. And he's completely missed that. What is going on? What a nightmare this game has been. We missed so many sitters in this game. And this is one of those games that is going to be why we lose the league. If we ever lose it. The fact that we just can't get a goal in this game. Oh, wow, what a pass from Tino Kadewere. Jean-Lucas has to finish that, and the keeper has made another save. What is going on? How many saves is this keeper going to make in this game? Unbelievable. This keeper's got Hall of Fame luck. Wow. The amount of shots we put onto this keeper to get a 0-0 draw out of this game. Unbelievable. Just so frustrating. How the hell is this even possible? Unfortunately, it looks like this is a pretty mediocre debut or return to the team for Moussa Dembele. But PSG also drew as well. So we're only now 1 point ahead of Strasbourg, but PSG are falling behind us as well. So we'll say great performance just to keep his morale up. But obviously that was terrible, to say the least. Let's take a look at the calendar, how I want to approach the end of this episode. We have that game against Leipzig. I think I'm going to sim this game against Racing Club Lens. And then we'll play that game against RB Leipzig. And we'll do that to end the episode here. Dembele, lack of sharpness still. We're going to have him come into this game, though. And we're going to make sure we start the full starting 11 in this game. Actually, we can probably get away with was simming the Leipzig game as well, but they're a very, very big team, so we want to make sure we play against them as always. I'm going to do a quick the actual playthrough sim here because this team is a little higher up the table, and this match is big in terms of our title implications continuing going on. So we're going to make sure we actually get to watch this game and see what happens. Alright, we're here at halftime. Really nothing has happened in this entire game. We're going to keep Dembele in. He's really not gotten into this game, but it's important that we keep him in there for his sharpness. I think I'm not going to make any changes. This team should easily be beating Rennes at home. I mean, Rennes, Racing Club Lens at home. This just should not be a debate. But hopefully we can find those. We can find that final ball and get there in the end. Oh my God, what was that pass into Lucas Ocampos? Wow, what a pass it was to Lucas Ocampos. He's put us 1-0 up. I was always certain we were going to beat Racing Club Lens. There was just no way we could take an L in this game. Just would be unacceptable to see that. But we're now 1-0 up, and we should be able to hopefully comfortably win this game now. Hopefully getting another goal at some point. Alright, we got a good chance for Cacré there. We're going to bring Bernardeschi on. We're going to bring Cacré on as well. And then we'll bring Martial on to finish off this game. We are 1-0 up, but we should be pretty comfortably able to see this result out the rest of the way against Lens. Oh my God, and Racing Club Lens. I've pulled one back. Alright, I gotta jump in. I can't let this be how we lose the game. Or draw this game 1-1 at the very, very end. Oh my goodness. This team got a draw against PSG as well. And they're actually pretty high up the table. They're in 8th place, I'm pretty sure. So we cannot drop points again. That would be disastrous for our title challenge. Oh my God, Guimaraes into Basuma. And we have jumped in and we have saved all 3 points. What a pass into Basuma. There we go. We don't have to worry about a draw, losing out on first in the league. Good hold-up play there from Moussa Dembele. Not ending up on the end of it in this game, but his hold-up play is going to be what puts us through in this game. 2-1 victory. We've had a lot of 2-1 victories today. Not any winning in the death at the end like that, but a 2-1 win nonetheless. And now we're going to end the game against end the episode rather against RB Leipzig. And so, yeah, that win was very important as both PSG and Strasbourg have won. Now, RB Leipzig are actually confirmed through already, so this game basically means nothing. But once again, RB Leipzig are a very, very good team and a team that we want to play against, as it's just a good spectacle for the series. So RB Leipzig, a very, very big game. They have Jonathan David and Cuckoo almost still. Yeah, this team is a very, very solid team. So I'm going to rotate the team just a little bit, bring in some new players in that we haven't seen in a while, and I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, we are here with the final game of the episode against RB Leipzig. This is the team we are going with here. We're bringing Rayan Cherki back into the fold. Haven't gotten to use him in a while, and we're going to get to use him a lot more with the cup coming up in the second half of the season. Depay is still going to start in Category starts. He's been very good in the Champions League for us. Though Kamara has come in obviously with the Dembele injury recently. And then the regular back four. This is the team that RB Leipzig are going with. Very, very solid team in there. Campbell, Leo, and Jonathan David up top are very, very threatening. And Alexandro in defense is super interesting as well. But, so, I don't know why I said but, so. Well, this is going to be a very, very tough game still. We've definitely dominated them the last time we played, which I think was in part due to the formation that they're playing. But hopefully we have the similar result today at away to RB Leipzig. Wow, what a first half this has been. This has been, as you would expect against Leipzig, a very, very hard-worked first half. A lot of pressing from them. Their 4-2-2-2 has been very tough on the midfield here. Diego Carlos and Denier have done a good job defending it, but it's been hard to really get Cherki. Really hard to get Cherki into the game, honestly, to make anything happen. But we've had a lot of shots. but all the shots have not been of great quality. So hopefully we can change that in the second half and come away with a win here. Oh my God, what a finish from Memphis Depay right there. What a finish into the top right corner. Off the head of Denier. Well, it wasn't really off the head of Denier, off a little bit of a contested header there. Came up back into Memphis Depay, and he just ran himself into a little bit of space and just sent it top right corner. Galashi had no shot, Bucko, saving that. Big goal there, putting us 1-0 up in our final game of the Champions League group stage. How was that a penalty, man? Man, I've completely screwed up the pass out the back. I should have just been bringing the defender in. Let's see this tackle. Oh my God, I got the entirety of the ball. Wow, that is a disastrous decision there from the referee. And this puts our... Oh my God, and dude, the CPU, I feel like have never scored a penalty against me. I was going to say we put our... and that's a yellow card. Wow, that is harsh. Almost put our perfect six win record in the Champions League at risk, but Jonathan David has completely scuffed that up for RB Leipzig there. A little bit of justice as always from the game, knowing that was a disastrous decision. So they're going to make sure that they miss the penalty, and then we're going to finish that Tino Kadewere 2-0 right down the other end, and we just cannot be stopped. Even our basically half our second team, a reserve player in Cherki have come in and just completely dominated this RB Leipzig team. Definitely a team that if they stick together, we'll make the Kurtzuma change, sure. Bring him in just to keep the stamina up and to keep his sharpness up. But, man, definitely a team in this RB Leipzig team that later in the career mode could be very, very overpowered if they could keep all these players. I could see a team like this winning the Champions League at some point with all the talent they have. But at this point in the database, they're just not there yet. They got a year or two, I think, before they can really compete and be one of the top teams in Europe with these players. Oh my God! And Kurtzuma's given that ball up 2-1. We'll bring on Kak right here just for the final few minutes. They have scored one and brought it right back. Wow, that hard press is really working well for them. And then Kurtzuma, this is why we bought Diego Carlos and brought in the backup striker as their substitute. Solarith has come on, or Sorloth. I don't know why I thought it was Solarith. Sorloth has come on and scored for them. Now we just got to hold the ball here the rest of the way, and we should be good. I brought Dembele on at the end just to provide a little bit of, ability to hold up at top. And we want to continue his sharpness, of course. Oh man, he just feels so clunky in compared to Tino Kadewere. They're just not the same player at all. Oh my God, and we completely, oh my God, they missed that. Oh, it was offside anyway. I was gonna say, wow, imagine that they score that, and then just like that, our perfect 6-0 in the Champions League is gone. And they could still be gone here, And we don't want to obviously make any rash challenges with the next tie coming up. Don't want any red cards in that for that game. But 2-1, man, we've had another 2-1. It feels like this is the episode of the 2-1s as we beat RB Leipzig to finish off our Champions League group. What a result that is. And going into the league, we're still only 1 point above Strasbourg, which is really weird. 27 million, and wow. Luca Digne actually picks up an accumulation of yellow cards in the Champions League, so Melvin Bard will have to start the opening leg of whoever we have to play. So that'll be a little bit frustrating going into that game. The board is still really frustrating with this, with my development for the board objectives, which it's just like we're at the top of the league. Not much we can do. 13 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. Very, very exciting. And in the Champions League, obviously, we finished 6-0. Wow, what a result that is in the Champions League. Let's take a look at where everybody else finished and see kind of who the teams we could play are. Looks like we could get Chelsea, Manchester City, Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Spartak Moscow, and Napoli. Wow. that is a murderous row of teams to play against. Definitely, I think our team has the quality to beat any of those sides, but that is definitely a lot of tough teams to play in the next round of the Champions Leagues. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, rating, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, this is going up on the Tuesday. I'm going to try to get a video up almost every day until this series is done. We'll see how many videos that's going to take me to do, but that's all I have for today. If you guys have any suggestions for transfers, leave them down below. I don't think I'm really going to make many. I'm going to bring in one player, I think, just in case we have a big injury. And, you know, we don't want the series to go sideways. So I think I'm going to make one big transfer. That being said, that's all for today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, have a wonderful day.